WYFF.
Back, I'm live in downtown Greenville at the Greek Festival where the sun is shining, the weather is beautiful. I'm over here at the Euro tent and it smells fantastic. Now, one of the greatest traditions John Cessarich said all these years was greeting the folks at the Euro tent with their traditional Greek greeting. So how about this, guys? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Wait a minute. Who's this guy? Is this what you've been doing through retirement, John?
Exactly what I've been doing. You know, Chris, this is one of my favorite festivals of all festivals, the Greek Festival. 36 years, and I've always done that, which is what you just did, 3, 2, 1 with the Euro guys, and I always wanted to be one of the Euro guys, and now I am. So.
And now you are.
Thank you.
This is John Cessarich's first time on television since retirement. John, how have you been, man?
I've been doing okay, Chris. How you doing, buddy?
Well, great, great.
It's good seeing you, man. It's been, can you believe it's been 2.5 years?
Wow.
It seems like yesterday. I retired right before COVID, then COVID hits, and I'm stuck inside 24/7 with poor Connie. Poor Connie, yeah. Everybody can feel for her. Because now I'm around all the time.
Well, you know, folks ask me all the time. You and I were pals. You're my mentor. You're my friend. We've kept in touch since your retirement. But for folks that are at home, maybe you moved from out of town, John Cessarich is the grand man. My mentor, 7, 8 years. How have you been, though?
I've been doing pretty good. Yeah. I've been, if I'm in town, try to go to the beach as much as possible. But when I'm in town, of course, I watch you.
Thank you.
And I tell you, I do miss our tag team, you know, especially when the big storms, the severe weather, tornado warnings, and the snowstorms.
How about that big snow?
Oh, it was awesome. And of course, I think I texted you a couple times.
Yeah.
I never give the forecast to Chris because he's such a good forecaster. But I just to say hi and go, hey, look at the models. Look
Did you see the Euro?
Exactly. Look at the GFS. Look what it's doing. But of course, you know, it's in our blood. So I'm
always.
But I
Always.
do miss you. I miss Kevin behind the camera. Like this, Kevin. Hey, buddy. And of course, the whole WYFF.
Well, your family.
Yeah, I miss everybody. I really do. I miss you guys.
28 years?
28 years. Isn't that hard to believe? I started when I was 12.
12 years old.
Yeah, you got it.
John,
as you know, we got a little bit of weather to do.
we go.
You're actually going to help me with weather here in a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There.
John.
Some people want to say
Dan,
hello to you.
Put that knife down, buddy. Put that knife down. We're a little concerned.
He does have a knife he's playing around.
Anyway.
Who was that talking to me? Was that
This is Gabrielle. I think we got Nigel and Carol.
How you doing, Gabrielle?
Hi, buddy.
Hey, for
So
me,
good to see you.
know, we won the national championship.
Rock,
Good to see you. Can you do the rock chalk?
J, Hawk, K.
She does it so creepy.
She does. It's been a big year for you with retirement with Kansas. Your favorite team.
The #1 seed, they were the only ones left, and I really wasn't that confident with that team, but they peaked at the right time, and they got some breaks, and they won the national championship. Go figure.
Well, Carol and Nigel are here too. They want to say hello to you as well.
Oh, hey, Nigel, Carol, how are you? I miss you guys.
Well,
I saw you earlier up there underneath the tent.
John, I was going to say, Gabby didn't need to worry about the knife. That was just a ruse. You're in there to eat. You're not in there to help carve the lamb.
No doubt.
Right?
That's so true. That is so true. Keep knives and forks and everything out of my hands and just let them feed me. Oh, I can't wait to get a Euro. They're so good here.
Oh, you've taught me the Euro, the Greek pizza, the way to go.
It's the way to go. You can't beat the Greek food. So good.
Well, I got a question for you. Coming up tonight at 6
And
o'clock,
the
folks are
baklava
watching
sundae.
at home. Would you do weather with me?
And the baklava, and I actually invented that. Did you know that? And we'll talk about that at 6.
We'll talk about it. It's trademark.
You want me to do the weather?
Yeah, help me out with the weather at 6.
You sure?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Thank you,
Boom.
buddy. Appreciate it.
Let's talk a little bit about the weather while John gets back to working. His retirement job, right? His knife, yeah. Be careful with that knife. Anyway, we've got a beautiful forecast out here. Come on down, say hello to John, say hello to us. We're going to be down here most of the evening. We've got a great forecast here. The sun is out. It's hot again. Tomorrow will be much of the same. We've got some sunshine mixed with a few clouds, maybe an isolated afternoon thunderstorm. Let me show you your 4-day plus because there is a chance for thunderstorms both Saturday and Sunday. Then we're turning the heat up a little bit, back to the 90s going into next week. Plenty of sunshine. I think we hit a prolonged dry streak going into next week where we could actually use a good soaking here or there. For the mountains, a better chance of the rain impacting you. I've issued an impact day for both Saturday and Sunday. It's not going to be a complete washout, but you will find some rain both days this weekend. Coming up in your full forecast, we're going to talk more about the rain possibilities this weekend and much more from here at Greek Festival in downtown Greenville.
Live super
to other states.
Well, welcome back to downtown Greenville and Greek Festival. No, it's not 2019.
Can you
It's
believe?
2022. We've got John Cessarich here. John, how in the world are you?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, big guy? It's
I'm
good seeing
great.
you, buddy.
I'm great.
And I tell you, Chris, it's been, we're talking, what, two and a half years.
Yeah.
It's been 2.5. Can you believe that? I retired like a day before Thanksgiving, 2019. And then COVID hits, and then, just trying to stay as active as I could. But I didn't realize, Chris, that my nose was so sensitive that from Simpsonville, I could smell the Greek food from Simpsonville. And that's what got me down here.
Oh, my goodness.
Baklava Sundays, we both got them.
Yes.
One of them's on your...
This is you. You invented this. Tell us about that.
Actually, I did. You know what? Well, baklava it's so sweet by itself.
Oh, yeah.
And then I realized that a lot of times when they scrape it on the bottom of the pan, they just leave that part.
Yeah.
So I thought, sprinkle on some vanilla ice cream would kind of settle it a little bit. And they started selling these suckers.
And now, many years later.
Many years later, and they're just as good.
Well, John, for many of you that are out there watching, you know who John is. But if you just moved to the area, John, chief meteorologist at WIFF4 for 28 years.
28 years.
Passed the baton to me in 2019.
And we worked together for about 6 or 7 years.
Yes, almost 7 years, yeah.
By the way, I'm very proud of you, buddy.
Thank you.
You're doing a great job.
You taught me
well. No. This guy knows what he's doing. But it's so weird when there's the big storms, whether it's a snowstorm or severe weather. I'm tracking it on my phone, and I'm watching you, and I'm going, it's so strange not tag teaming with you. Yeah. I really miss you, man.
Well, good to see you.
And I miss the WIFF4
We're family.
Absolutely.
Well, I would be honored if you would do weather with me right here.
Seriously?
You would do it, yeah?
You sure? I don't want to.
No, please.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, we'll do a tag team.
We've got live Super Doppler 4 tracking a storm coming in right now. It's very close. I think we can actually see it coming in from the south right now. I'm spilling baklava on me. I can see it right behind us right there.
Yeah. And
it's coming in hot. Let's turn on live Super Doppler.
Coming off the Atlantic Ocean. We got that low to the south.
Yep.
Warm front to the east. Hey, it's like old times. What's he talking about?
What's he talking about? There it is. Live Super Doppler, our very own Doppler radar tracking that one. There it is.
Well, the Greek Festival here is going to be, they're open until 8 o'clock tonight.
Yep.
So we got plenty of time. What is it? Not even 6:30 yet, so you can come on down.
Griffith's putting Storm Tracker on that. Looks like downtown Greenville.
It's going to be about, what?
6:27. Yeah.
Ooh,
close. Within 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But it'll last about 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's not going to last long because they're moving pretty quickly off to the northwest at about, 25, 30 miles an hour?
Exactly, yeah. And briefly
Whatever
heavy
you say,
rain.
John.
Whatever you say, John. And no lightning, which is good news out of that.
Yeah, that's true.
We did have some pea-sized hail reported out of Pickens County, but this action's going off from the east to the west. Kind of a different direction than we're used to seeing, but that coastal low will do that.
Yep.
The good news is this weekend does not look like a washout. If you're coming out this weekend, temperatures right now in the 70s. This weekend, not too bad either. Just some spotty storms because we're heating up.
Really? 80s, maybe pushing 90 next week.
Can you believe it? It's
hard
that
to
time.
believe. Yep, it really is.
Cool weather, lake weather.
Yep.
Right now, not too bad, 78 degrees. We cooled down to 70 when the rain came through, but then we rose right back up.
Pickens 69, 66 in Clemson. Oh, this feels good. I haven't done it in 2.5 years, man. That's hard to believe.
I love it. 62 in Greenville tomorrow morning. We got some spotty showers and thunderstorms this weekend, but all in all, not a bad forecast. Let's get to your 4-day plus across the upstate because we've got the heat coming in, 12-hour forecast tomorrow. We got 80s on the way. The good news here, the weekend, while we will have some storms, not a washout, but I've got my eyes on next week. Monday and beyond, we've got 90s on the way.
Can you believe that?
John, so good to do weather.
It's so good. This is awesome, man. Thanks for having me. Really, I really appreciate it. And I think I got enough napkins for our...
I think we're going to need it.
We're in good shape.
We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Live Super Doppler 4 weather is sponsored by Guy.